Palestinian people. And if you want to free Palestine, and if you want to free Congo, and if you want to free Sudan, then you need to free it from Zionism first. And let me tell you, the walls of apartheid are crumbling. The foundation of Zionism is breaking. And that's all because you have raised your voices and you have turned up to every single protest. We came from great nations. We came from great prophets, from great sacrifices. They did not lose their lives. They did not make their sacrifices. They did not endure great hardship. It's just for us to sit back and do nothing today and watch the occupation and watch the destruction and the colonization of other nations, of our ummah. We must break free from those shackles just like they broke free from us long before. And you can spend 3 minutes writing a letter to your MP, to your local leaders, and we can spend time signing a petition, because if you can't, and you can't raise your voice, we must learn to do these sacrifices. And if you don't sacrifice what little time we have, then there will be no Palestine within the next 10 years. There is no border, no nation, no flag, no sect of Islam that divides us. We are all one and one for all. Ask yourself today, and only today, that if you can't stand up for Palestine, you can't turn up to these marches, then you can forget Palestine. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And let us not forget, we are all Palestinians, yes. We're all Lebanese, yes. We are all Iranians, yes. We're all Syrian. And let us not forget, because I forgot to mention them, we are all Yemeni. We are all Yemeni. We are all Yemeni. We are all Yemeni. Brothers and sisters, thank you so much. Our next speaker, because you've put us on a leash with time, and we don't want what happened last year and to serve as a Section 14 and start arresting people. Our next speaker is someone I've known since she was a little child. Can I please invite Yara from the Palestine Youth Movement? Yara is an organizer of the Palestine Youth Movement, a transnational Arab youth-led movement organizing towards the liberation of Palestine. She brings the voice of a rising generation committed to keeping Palestine at the center of global political action. Please, for Yara, make some noise!
We are here today to commemorate Al-Quds Day in our thousands on the streets of London and in our millions all across the world. For decades, the people of Iran protested on the last Friday of Ramadan to show their solidarity in the millions with the people of Palestine in the fight against Zionism and imperialism in our region. This Ramadan, like every Ramadan, Israel has escalated its violence in the capital, Al-Quds, Jerusalem, preventing Palestinians from praying in the Masjid al-Aqsa, and the Zionists have shut down the mosque, knowing full well the religious significance to Palestinians and Muslims all around the world. This year, we also gather for Al-Quds Day amidst an existential war that the US and Israel have waged against Iran, which follows off the back of 2.5 years of genocide in Gaza, which has cost us 186,000 martyrs. It has wiped out the majority of Gaza's civil infrastructure, and there's been a large-scale attempt to liquidate Palestinian resistance. Shame! The US and Israel have launched a massive military campaign against Iran, which has hit deep inside the country. They have massacred 180 people in a girls' school, and we know that this is a tactic that the enemy uses in order to test people's reaction and reaffirm that they can get away with the most barbaric forms of violence and get away with it with impunity from other world leaders. We saw this with Al-Ahli Hospital at the beginning of the genocide in Gaza in October 2023, where they bombed mosques and hospitals and schools. Shame! Shame! The US and Israel have set out to destroy Iran's civil infrastructure, its energy and oil infrastructure, which keeps the country functioning and keeps its people alive, and they've assassinated Iran's key political leadership. Let us be clear, this is not an act of defense, it is an act of war. We can see that the war in Iran is an escalation of the violence in Gaza. It
constitutes an attempt to beat down and subjugate all people who are resisting the US and Israel's plans to steal our lands, to seize our resources and expand their greedy hands into our region more and more. Israel and the US are now dragging the entire region into wider war. Israel has expanded its assault beyond Iran, launching deep strikes into Lebanese territory, including Beirut. Lebanon is once again turned into a battlefield as Israel broadens its military campaign, engulfing the region into greater devastation. The US, Britain and their allies speak the language of democracy, yet repeatedly undermine the sovereignty and self-determination of countries that refuse to submit to their political and economic control. Iran, like Palestine, like so many nations before it,